everybody, welcome to One Drink Podcast, where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today on our history show, we are featuring February 14th to February 28th.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. That's some cool stuff in there.
Oh, man. I mean, this is the thing about this history show. I just love it because I learn new stuff.
Yep, every time.
Every single time.
Yep. Do you ever catch it? You ever catch yourself looking at the date and like catching a memory from like February 7th? It's,
yeah.
What's the date say? 7th.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Velcro was invented today.
Yeah.
82 years ago. You know what I mean? Or something stupid like that or whatever.
I wish I had a better memories.
I know.
Just like,
I don't really remember many of them like that, but every once in a great while,
yeah.
I'll catch myself remembering. You know what I mean? Like, be like, did something cool happen on this day?
yeah.
I'll be like, yeah.
I know we talked about it.
I know.
One of us talked about it.
One of us talked about it. Yep.
So we got a cool local one here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I love it when we find something local.
That's why I was a little pumped for the show. I was like, okay. February 16th, 1887. First newspaper convention.
Oh.
Held in Rochester, New York.
Okay. Super boring.
A newspaper convention.
Woo! It's like the first Comic-Con. You know what I mean? But boring.
Yeah. It's almost the same.
There's my favorite journalist.
Right.
Can you sign this for me?
And then you're just like, you're walking around, you're like, oh, the Baltimore Herald.
Right.
That's a great newspaper.
Hey, saw your article in the Post last month.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And they were like, you know what? We should hold this in
Rochester.
Rochester, New York.
Yeah, it's probably the only city that would host it.
I know.
New York, no.
Right.
Vegas, no. You know what I mean? None of the cool cities would do it.
Right. Rochester's like, we'll welcome
Well, I
you
guess
in.
there wasn't a lot of cities in 1887.
I mean, not as popular as they are now, but
Yeah.
I mean, a little city, Rochester.
Yeah.
Was the garbage
cool,
plate
though.
back then?
No, definitely not.
No, that came in.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even know what Max Salad was back then. How they could keep the mayo cold? There wasn't even refrigerators, dude.
Because we did the show on Rochester, and it had to have been down by the High Falls there, because that's where it all started.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yep.
There couldn't have been much
Like 8 buildings and a bunch of pig farms.
to hold this
Sweet.
thing.
Sweet.
So, yes, if y'all didn't know, now you know. We held the first newspaper convention.
It's pretty cool. It's 22 people in attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, so this one is pretty cool. So everybody knows Valentine's Day,
Oh, yeah.
right? Everybody knows about Valentine's Day. But do you know the history of Valentine's Day?
That
Or why we started to celebrate February 14th as St. Valentine's Day? All right, so on February 14th, around the year 270 AD.
Oh, you went.
So we're talking 1,800 years ago now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Almost 2 millennia.
Yeah.
Valentine, a holy priest in Rome in the days of Emperor Claudius II, who was a whack job, is said to have been executed. Under the rule of Claudius the Cruel, Rome was involved in many unpopular and bloody campaigns.
Damn.
The emperor had to maintain a strong army, but was having a difficult time recruiting soldiers to join the military leagues. Claudius believed that Roman men were unwilling to join the army because of their strong attachment to wives and families. To get rid of the problem, Claudius banned all marriages and engagements in Rome.
Damn.
Valentine realized the injustice of the decree, defied Claudius, and continued to perform marriages for young lovers in secret. When Valentine's actions were discovered, Claudius ordered that he be put to death. Valentine was arrested and dragged before the prefect of Rome, who commanded him to be beaten to death with clubs and have his head cut off. Brutal. So this guy died a brutal death for continuing to just marry people because he thought that it was bullshit, that they couldn't. He got his head chopped off and beaten to death for love.
Jesus.
The sentence was carried out on February 14th, somewhere around the year 270 AD. Legend also has it that while in jail, St. Valentine, he was sainted afterwards, after his death, that St. Valentine left a farewell note for the jailer's daughter, who became his friend, and signed it, "From your Valentine." So
good history.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. So it came out of a brutal death.
Way back.
Yeah, 1,800 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, though.
Valentine's been around forever.
Yeah, literally.
The day of love.
Right, the day of love.
I mean...
Well, technically it was the day of a brutal beating and beheading.
I can't look at Valentine's Day the same anymore.
Buddy. Maybe that's why everything is red.
There's so many things that can go with that. The red.
I'm never going to look at a teddy bear the same again, I'll tell you that much.
Holding a red heart.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got my girlfriend one of those. Damn.
Brutal. But, never knew that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was cool. February 18th, 1974. Now, you've been handed a check before, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. Check this out. U.S. Ambassador to India Daniel Moynihan presents a $2,046,700,000 check. Write that out on that thing. But a check. I mean, you just look.
You imagine going to the bank, can I cash this?
Right. What
They'd be like,
not here.
Maybe if we sell all of our branches. Yes.
If you go to 100,000 different branches, you can get your money.
What did he write it for?
Oh, good question.
I wonder what he wrote it for.
I didn't look into that. I was still amazed at the
fact that you can write that out of your checking account.
Right.
Because normally, people got billions and billions of dollars, but usually it's tied up in
here
100 different places.
Right.
You just keep... Dude, what's the account? What's your balance at Canada National Bank? I don't know, $5 billion.
Did you say $5 billion?
Dude, I could walk into that bank and do whatever I wanted. They'd probably give me a key to the vault.
You walk through the door, they're just like, Oliver!
They make everybody leave.
Go on in.
Everybody get the fuck out! This is his bank!
You just walk, legally you walk out with just...
Right. I'll just walk right into the vault, take a fucking handful of cash. Catch you guys later. It's all mine anyways.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
So yeah, that's the biggest check I've
crazy.
ever heard in my life.
That's crazy. On February 18th, 2011, he's probably not going to edit this out.
Magic.
In a Kent, Washington courtroom, Gary Leon Ridgway pleads guilty to the 1982 aggravated first-degree murder of his 49th victim.
Damn.
20-year-old Rebecca Marrero. He was also known as the Green River Killer. He was already serving 48 consecutive life sentences, one for each of the other women he killed.
Good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for someone like that, 48 years...
No, 48 life sentences.
Or 48 life sentences? Yeah. I mean, just...
It's a bit redundant.
Put him out of his misery.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he's guilty.
Let him get, poor old St. Valentine got clubbed and beheaded for marrying a couple of people. And this dude gets to chill out and watch TV and eat shit for the whole rest of his life.
Now, why couldn't they
he killed 49 people.
Why couldn't they give St. Valentine, a year in prison or jeez.
Nope. Just for forming a couple marriages.
Now, listen. If they had the rules and laws back when St. Valentine, this dude would be dead.
Oh, you dead.
Easily.
Oh my God. The next day. Yeah. The next day.
Right.
The day after they caught him, he would have got his head chopped off in the middle of a square with everybody watching.
And that's it.
So yeah.
Nope, there's gonna be no 48 life sentences.
Right. And you know how much Rome probably paid for Valentine to be in jail there for however many days he was in jail? Probably $1.
Right, nothing.
Probably $1, dude.
Yeah.
They gave him a couple loaves of bread and some water.
Yep. And they were like,
Sking! That's what they should do now.
Yeah. Especially for this dude.
Right.
Dude.
You kill 49 women, you're getting your head chopped off. When I come to power, that's gonna be my first swift action. Guilty, dead. You got 1 day.
Sign it right away.
Prove that you're innocent in 1 day.
Right.
Oh, you can't? Sing!
So the video...
Guillotine. I promise you, way less people will be doing crimes.
So the video we have of you murdering this lady, that was not you?
Hmm?
No.
Aggravated robbery. Chop your hand off.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many people are going to be going around?
Start with a finger.
You know how many people are going to be going around robbing gas stations?
No one.
Not a lot.
No. Start with a finger.
First offense, finger? No. Straight to the hand.
Just hand?
Yeah. Second offense, you get the other hand. Third offense, head. Or maybe I'll start taking arms.
Black.
Can't hold up a gun if you don't got no, you know, and then I'll sell the arm.
That's what I'm saying.
Here you go, it got cut off.
Oh.
Here you go. Oh, you lost one in a tragic accident? Here, I got one for you. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on. Give me 10 minutes. Sing! Here you go. It's even got tattoos pre-installed.
I would never steal.
If you knew that the penalty was getting your hand cut off? No way, dude.
No way.
No way. Now, first offense, probation.
A warning. Yeah, got it.
That's what it is now.
Oh, right.
First offense, stealing. Armed robbery, couple years. 3 to 5 years. First offense, armed robbery. Stick a gun in somebody's face, take the money out of their register.
See, so for armed robbery, you kind of...
No, whole hand. That's it. The hand.
No,
Regular theft, just stealing something.
Right.
You know, like, whatever.
Right.
Finger. To start.
Right. Then you're just...
Armed robbery, you go stick a gun in some poor lady's face in some small business,
Right.
You're gonna lose that hand. The one that held the gun, too. Your dominant hand.
I like it.
Yeah. See if you do it again. Bet you won't.
I'm voting for you.
Bet you won't. And then you can't get government assistance either. You can't get disability.
Oh, no.
No.
You gotta...
You work with your left hand.
You gotta get
Dumbass.
out there and you gotta work.
Right.
They
Yeah,
got
because what are you going to do? You going to go steal?
They got-
I don't think so.
They got prosthetic
I don't think
hands
so.
and shit.
Yeah, but you got to buy it. You ain't got no money for it. You got to go to work. What you going to do? Yeah, everybody will be employed.
Oh, man.
People be out here shoveling driveways with one hand.
Crime would go down.
Wait, bro.
I'm not
You wait
even
till I
kidding.
come. You wait till I come.
It
to pop.
sounds like it's heartless and brutal or whatever, but in reality, if you knew
Yep.
that was gonna happen, you would think 5 times before you did it.
For sure.
You know, you're like, maybe I can get away with it. Maybe I can get away with it. You know, you think that normally, but you get caught,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh
I'm gonna tell you
shit.
something. One of your buddies gets caught. You see them get their hand chopped off.
Like legitimate. You know someone that this has happened
Right.
to. You're
I'll be like, I'm gonna go to work.
yeah,
I'm gonna go to work.
I'm not stealing
Nope,
shit.
I'm going to work.
Wow.
Yep.
I like it. February 20th, 1673. First recorded wine auction held in London.
It's pretty cool.
Little auction for wine.
Yeah. 1673.
And wine's been
Oh, wine's
way back.
as long as people have been around.
Yeah.
They've been
So
fermenting grapes.
someone back then was like, yo, we should sell this.
Yeah. Well,
To the highest bidder.
Yeah, and people, it's
Wine is crazy, dude.
you're talking millions of dollars. Some people will pay for a bottle of wine.
I know. And I like wine, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I cannot
Not for no
tell-
$1,000,000. And you know what? People won't even drink that wine. They just
For
oh,
sure.
I got a bottle of
Cheval,
1812 Cheval Blanc Chadoge. I'll be like, cool.
Can we
So you got a
drink?
dusty old bottle? Can we drink it?
Yeah.
Oh. So what the fuck are you telling me about it for?
That's all we want.
Why don't you go get a bottle that you can drink?
We just want to drink it.
I just want to drink it.
So basically, I've tried high-end wine, regular wine, and shitty wine.
Yep.
They all taste the same to me.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I've had some really good wine, and there's definitely a difference between, like, you know, a $500 bottle of wine and a $40 bottle of wine.
true.
But is it worth the difference? No.
To me, it's not.
No.
Wow. Yeah, so, I'm just not I'm not a wine guy.
A 6-liter bottle of the Setting Wines 2019 Glass Slipper Vineyard Cabernet Sauvignon
Holy
has
shit.
become the most expensive wine ever sold at auction, going for a whopping $1 million.
Come on.
A man named Don Steiner bought the bottle of Cabernet at a charity auction. Okay, so that was a charity auction, so that doesn't...
It's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, most expensive wine ever sold. Okay, so here's one that's sold, not at an auction.
Let's hear it.
A 1974 French Cheval Blanc is widely recognized as the most expensive sold bottle of vino in history at $305,000.
My God. Now, if you pay that much for a bottle of wine, wouldn't you be so tempted to taste it, to drink it? You know?
I mean, I don't even... Dude, even if I had the money, like easy, like 300,000,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Right.
Like, you know, Bezos, Musk money. I still don't think I would buy it. Even though I could, and I wouldn't even notice that the money was gone.
Right.
I just don't think I could justify paying that much. Because it's not going to taste like $300,000.
No.
I'd rather buy a Ferrari.
True. Oh my God.
Because that would feel like $300,000.
This is true.
And for 20 years.
Yeah. And that's just 4 glasses.
At best.
You're like,
right. And that's if you pour, you know, regular glasses. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to give you a big glass. Especially if I'm paying $300,000 for it. Like, you come up for a glass of wine and be like, bro, you owe me $100,000.
Right. I'm just chugging.
You owe me 100 G's, bro.
I'm chugging that whole thing in front of everyone.
I probably have to drink it over like 5 days so I feel like I can get my money's worth. You know, take a tiny little sip, put it down. Take a tiny little sip, put it down.
That's funny.
And, you know, once you open it, you gotta drink it, or else it's gonna go bad.
Yep.
Can you imagine if you were like already drunk, right? And you go down the side, like, I'm gonna open this motherfucker. Yeah. You take like a couple sips out of it, you come the next day, you left the top off, and it's bad, and there's only that much drank out of it. You'd be like, I just wasted $240,000.
I would just take it and hit myself.
Stupid fuck. God, it's crazy. All right. On February 25th, 1828, John Adams, son of President John Quincy Adams, marries his first cousin at the White House.
Whoa.
And inadvertently follows a pattern of keeping marriages within the family. What? John Adams' grandfather, President John Adams, had married his third cousin.
What did I just hear?
So in the Adams family, there were 2 presidents. John Adams,
yeah,
and then his son, John Quincy Adams, also became president as well. Yeah. John Quincy Adams, the son of John Adams, the first Adams to become a president, married his third cousin, and then his grandson married his first cousin.
Wow.
So they're just all keeping it in the family.
For sure. Holy moly.
That shit wasn't looked at like it is now, though.
True.
Back then.
Yeah.
But
gross. That's something that I had no clue.
Yeah, it's so gross. I wish I didn't know that, though. That's going to be one of those ones now where, like, when my daughter's, like, learning the presidents of the United States, I'm going to be like, John Adams. You're going to skip. What'd he do, Dad? Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Nobody cares. Weird. How about John Quincy Adams? Well, technically, it was his son, so, you know, yeah. Quincy Adams is okay.
All right, so we talked about pigs before.
Oh, boy.
Right?
Well, we talked about me feeding your dead body to pigs, yeah.
Yeah. February 24th, 1979. The highest price ever paid for a pig?
No, dude.
$42,500.
Making the bacon
for a pig. This is back in 1979.
That's like $150,000 today.
Easily.
I wonder what $42,000 is in today's money.
For a pig. Now that pig better have been like, I don't know, when you're looking for a pig, probably the biggest, fattest, meatiest pig, right?
Right.
You want to get the most bacon, meat.
Dude, I was close. That's the equivalent to $163,000 in today's money.
For a pig.
For a pig.
Now again, that's one of those things, like with the bottle of wine.
Right.
I wouldn't pay that much for a pig.
Dude, bacon ain't worth that much. That better be the best bacon. It's got to be like one of those show pigs or whatever. You know what I mean? They take them around to like competitions at like state fairs and shit. It has to be. There's no other reason for a pig to be worth that much money unless it's the size of a house and you can literally make that much money back on.
In like resale, right?
Yeah, or pork chops and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of pork chops.
Pork chops and bacon. I mean, shit.
$42,000 for a pig. Boy, I'll go out and shoot one for free. Fuck out of here.
Or shoot that pig for free. you pay $4,200 or pow.
How much is it worth now?
Right.
Nothing.
I'll take it. No
right.
big deal.
Take it off your hand. All right, my last one, February 27th, 1980. The song "I Will Survive."
I will survive.
Wins the first and last Grammy
shit.
ever awarded for Best Disco Recording.
Oh, wow.
So in 1980, they introduced a brand new category for Best Disco Recording. But after that year, they deleted that category. So it was the first and only award ever given for Best Disco Recording. So technically, you could say that it's the best disco of all time
ever. That's awesome.
Yeah. You talk about, people try to resell, Grammy Awards, and stuff like that for Best Actor, Best Picture, Best, and there's thousands of them floating around out there. You know what I mean? So they're not actually, people think that they're worth like a lot of money, and they're not though, because there are so many of them.
Right.
Over the years that they're just, the market's kind of flooded with it. Yeah. Nobody really cares. Now, this one, the only one, that one's got to be worth some money.
I'm going to say over $1 million.
Nah, I bet you it's not that much.
No?
I bet you it's like $50,000.
How sweet would it be to win that, though?
Oh, yeah.
The one and the first
and last. Because, everybody remembers the first and the last. And they got both wrapped up.
I am never going to forget that.
Yep.
I will survive. Damn. You know what's funny, though, is we're both, at some point today, somehow... some way today we are going to hear
I'll bring that up oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm gonna have it in my head all day,
or it'll be like just on the TV, or
I'm gonna call you later at like 9 after I've had a couple of drinks, and it's just gonna be the song playing in the background. I'm not even gonna say one word to you. It's just gonna be the song, and then when it's over, I'm gonna hang up, and that's gonna be it.
And no matter where I'm at, I'm gonna be like, you guys are never gonna. They won the first and last disco award.
Yeah.
What is it? An Oscar? Grammy Award. Gotta remember that. Grammy. All right, my last one, February 27th, 1827. The first Mardi Gras celebration in New Orleans.
I knew that one before you even read what it was.
Did you?
Yep. I know that one.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Man, that's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm. I learned that when I went down to New Orleans.
Is that like
one of years ago?
It's probably one of the first things you kind of learn about.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you think Mardi Gras, you think New Orleans. When you think New Orleans, you think Mardi Gras. Yeah. You know what I mean? They go hand in hand together.
1827.
That's almost 200 years ago.
So is that going on now?
Every year.
At this time?
Yeah.
This week or whatever? Damn. I don't know if I ever want to go. Have you been there? Do I want to go there?
Not if you're single. Or not if you're married. Not by yourself. No, just kidding. But it's, dude.
It's fun.
For me, personally, New Orleans is one of those cities that if I didn't have any ties to the city I currently live in and I went there, I would never leave.
Oh, damn.
I would buy a place down there and I would live there forever.
Wow.
The culture and the atmosphere and the...
just everything about it.
Fucking amazing. My cousin lives down there.
Aha. I do want to experience going down there once. I wish I would have known. So it's every February, at the end of February?
Yeah.
So maybe next year. Because my whole goal for the second half of my life is to just travel.
Dude.
And that's all I'm going to do.
So dope.
So I'm going to go down there next year.
And the food.
I'm sure.
Yeah. It's amazing. Amazing city.
So yes.
But anyways, guys, that is our history on our one drink for the show. Be sure to check out all of our history, full-length shows, and brand new dedicated Medal of Honor shows on both our YouTube and Facebook page at One Drink Podcast. Click the like and sub button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Be the first one's notified when all of our new episodes hit. And if you could,
just share with one friend.
That's all we ask.
Family member, babysitter, mailman, UPS driver,
don't nobody talk to their mailman.
Amazon, your neighbor's walking the dog.
That'll work. Somebody.
You get the gist.
Share it with somebody. Yeah. But anyways, guys, until next time. Cheers.
You're like, dude, are you...